Hey there, Junk. What's up, man? How are you doing today? Hey, Grass. I'm mainly trying to do, this is mainly a test stream, but I also want to finish this challenge run today if I can, or tonight if I can. I was looking at my, YouTube channel, and, I should now have ads on my live streams. But on my laptop side, I'm watching from a different account, and I didn't even have an ad play when I started the live stream. So I'm starting to wonder if the ads are active or not. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. But this is the very first stream where we are completely monetized. Maybe it takes time to roll out. Maybe. Advertisements roll out. Somebody told me that they popped on one of my well, they're not really long form videos, but they're like a video that's like maybe 2 minutes long, and they said they got to add at the beginning and end of it. Thank you so much, Grass. Congratulations. And it just feels like yesterday you were around 200. So when I was like around 60 subs and around that 200 mark, I was stuck for a long time. Nobody would... The traction on all the shorts are really low. I couldn't get a lot of people's retention. Like the viewer retention was really low. I'm kind of stuck again. It's not necessarily that like nothing is being watched. It's just that traction and viewership's kind of stagnant right now. Though I am not making any original videos really, I'm just making fun edits. That's not necessarily the most popular thing to watch. I'm hoping to put together a long-form video of this challenge run at some point. Because I don't think I've seen somebody make a video of this challenge run in particular. Like, there's plenty of Soul Level 1 challenge runs, videos on Dark Souls 2, but nothing on Covenant of Champions Soul Level 1. I mean, it's essentially the same video, but just harder. I guess it makes sense there's not any. I'm trying to remain as patient as possible so this live stream doesn't take an immense amount of time. Hey Mark, what's up, man? How are you doing, good sir? Slow and steady wins the race, as they say. My heart's pumping. Oh, I wasn't expecting a follow-up there. That sucks. Oh no. I wasn't expecting the overhead swing at the end. I missed a lot, I'm sorry. I've got plenty of unique challenge runs to do. I just can't edit them all and get good footage anytime soon. Yeah, that's the truth. So I could have made like a patches run video, but I mean, this one would get so many more clicks, and I kind of got to put my focus into one video, not multiple. The bugs are louder than usual today, otherwise I'm fine. The bugs are crawling around your head and ears, Junk Rider. Close man, you got this tonight. Just do that again. Just not hit dying part. Nice, that was a great run, says Mark. You got this, fam. Thank you all. Yeah, I'm glad Grass is back in the saddle. It's good to see him. Hey, Philly G. Long time no see, man. How are you? Hello Kitty Island Adventure looks a bit different. Does it look different? Let me check something on the back end of this live stream. No. So I told Grass a little bit of this earlier, but we should have ads running on the live streams now, and I haven't seen one yet. So it's possible that I was supposed to click something before I even started the live stream to activate the ads. I want to beat this challenge run tonight, but this is also mainly a test to see if YouTube's actually working properly. And it doesn't look like I can edit any details as the live stream's going, which would suck because if you can't really do any of that stuff on launching streams through the PlayStation. Philly G says it's been a while since I could watch live. Yeah, so everybody's been really busy. I don't blame any of you. Christmas is absolutely nuts. I figured most people wouldn't have time to watch a live stream. At least a lot of the regulars. Then like my posts on YouTube, I'll be gone for about 6 more months. So you'll be gone 6 more months after Christmas, Grass, is that what you're saying? I ate the ads, I was hungry. This is a test of the emergency broadcast systems. Um. Oh, hang on now. I actually can go through the live stream editor. All right, let's see. I assume it's still live. This is exciting, isn't it? Monetization. Monetization is off. Why is it off? Automatic. Medium. Save. Did that do something? Maybe that did something. Sorry guys, bear with me one moment. It's possible since I just activated the ads that they're not going to play any on this live stream. Hey, no. Alright. I see so I reloaded the live stream on a different account, and now it's giving me one of those vote what are you most likely to buy. So would I be most likely to buy Borderlands 4, Helldivers 2, Arc Raiders, or Destiny 2 Renegades? Probably Helldivers. Alright, ads should be on now. And I didn't put them to the highest setting because, frankly, people that frequently have ads on during live streams and videos just frustrates me. It just breaks the tension of the video completely. Why is she not attacking? So Hello Kitty stream, Island Adventure, will happen next week. Most likely next Friday or Saturday. Yes, unfortunately, Caboose, this will be the only live stream this week. I got plenty of IRL stuff to do, unfortunately. Holiday stuff and whatnot. I'm so sorry to disappoint. I know you guys want to see Hello Kitty as much as I do. I primarily want to get this run done before I start any other series on the channel, though. If I can't do it tonight, you know, it is what it is. This is one of the tougher bosses in the game that we have left, so... Ow! Alright, phase 2 for her. Please don't pancake me again, ma'am. I said please. Damage isn't horrible without the butterflies, Or the, the bright bugs. I was about to say glow bugs. I just hate wasting them. So I'm just not going to use them. You know, that Final Fantasy elixir dilemma at the end of the games? We might get kills here. No? Alright. Very weird behavior. They're not charging their swords. Very weird. Nearly died the same way. I'm gonna die a different way. Cool. Hey, thank you, Tom. I get having ads on videos, but alive is just wrong. I don't mind ads on live streams as long as they're not frequent. Like you should get one like when you click on the video now. I just got one now on my end. But I set it to medium, so they're infrequent enough where they shouldn't be a bother. But if they are a bother, just let me know, and I could dial them back even more. Shucks, yeah, it sucks. I've gotten really close twice. Hello, Dark Souls builds and cosplays. Mike has entered the chat. Fam, could you get ad watching on your own streams and on your own account? So I can on separate accounts. So I got my wife's account running in the background right now. Just as a test to make sure I can see ads on my end to make sure that YouTube's working properly. I literally just activated full monetization today, so this is mainly a test check. Alright, now that I'm kind of more acclimated with the fight, we can use a bright bug real quick. And hopefully we won't get completely destroyed again. I honestly can't tell the difference in damage. That's a little better. Yeah, she melts, but he's pretty tanky. That was dumb. Alright, let's start poking you, if I can. Ooh! I forgot she had a projectile. That's a rare attack. You usually don't see that. She also has an AoE, surprisingly. I'm not using my rapier. Okay. Just punch the boss in the shin. Why not? I got to attack her, but he's not letting me. There we go. They're so well synchronized. Like, I feel like all the budget on B Team's end went to this boss. Like, I feel like the in-game bosses for base Dark Souls 2 are either really hit and miss. Like, this one's very well done. Oh no! I just barely got my shin clipped. Hey Al, what's up, man? Just popping in here to say good luck. Unfortunately, got to go to bed. 16-hour workday tomorrow. That is crazy. I do not envy you, Al, but thanks for stopping in. Tom says ads on ASMR lives are going to... You're trying to relax. Two are the worst? I can tell you. What? Ads on ASMR lives, you're trying to relax. Two are the... I don't even know what that means. They're a bit weak for a normal playthrough, in my opinion. Yeah, so Throne Watcher and Defender are like a wet paper towel on a normal playthrough. They're actually, I would dare to say, the best way to fight Throne Watcher and Defender is on Champion's Covenant difficulty. They do a lot more damage. On their second phase, it should be a one-hit kill for some attacks. Maybe not just the swipe that I took, but of course, I'm also soul level 1, so that makes sense. But the heavy-handed 2 overhead swing on the Great Sword, yeah, it should one-shot you. Grass says, yeah, that's probably a good call for me too. I gotta head out for my last day. See you guys. See you, Unbreakable Grass. Thank you so much for stopping in. I hope to see you again very soon. And if I don't see you again before Christmas, Merry Christmas. I'm sure I will see you again though. Before then. Hey, Mike, I don't know if you're still in here, but look at my items now. so I have been like nearly completely depleted. Like, look how many bright bugs I have now. That was thanks to the Ivory King completely depleted my reserves. YouTube is shadow banning my comments again, says Chiboose. Let's see, do I have a... Okay, I had a live chat on, or top chat on, not live chat. So it's possible I'm missing comments completely. Yeah, yikes is right. I have to get more aggressive. Like, I know I'm going to make more mistakes, but it's just my buffs are wearing out when I'm too passive. Like, look, the defender's already almost halfway dead. Just getting a little bit more aggressive. What are you doing? I should have died there. I don't know how I did not get clipped there. Okay, we're in a Mexican standoff. Nobody's doing anything. Oh no! She went in for the pincer attack on the left. That was really good movement by the AI. Oh no, I refreshed. They aren't there at all, Chiboose. The last comment I see you wrote is, oh yeah, I forgot I won't get ads as a member. That's your cue to join fams. Members only, $4.99 or $7.99 a month. That is true. Chiboose, that's the last chat that I see for you. So I don't know if you said something either before or yeah, before that. Also, sorry if I sound stuffy. I got the allergies in full force right now. Philly G says, at least for me, it feels like a lot of the latter bosses had good concepts for boss fights, but failed in the execution of the ideas. Chiboose says, yeah, 5 messages are missing. Philly G, one massive boss fight that I feel like completely is a good idea on concept, but completely failed on paper, is both the dragon fights at the dragon area, the dragon shrine, whatever it's called in this game. They both like are really cool ideas on paper, but the dragons until you get to Shulva just are not it. Their AI is just not good enough. There's not enough tracking. There's too much flying away. Especially the one in the cage that just clings onto the wall the whole fight and just breathes down hellfire on you throughout the entire battle. I don't like that fight. Everybody says it's easy, but I just keep getting demolished by it. Because the dragon will never stay on the ground long enough for me to punish it. Oh no. Let me hit you. Where are you going? Why are you running? I feel like Aldia is a really good fight on paper too, and it kind of fails in execution. Aldia has a really cool design. I just wish there was more movement. The attacks need to be... There's that AoE I was talking about. Very rare attack on her end. Yeah, but Aldia needs to have like I don't know, like some kind of movement. He just stands there. Like, I understand his build is just not mobile at all, but he needs to have like crazier magic or something. Like faster heat-seeking missiles. Like the Shrine of Amana, it should have been on his back. Like, he's supposed to be this imposing presence in the background, and he's just kind of a pushover. He has the same fate as Nashandra in that way. Very, like, hype lore, but really bad execution. Alright, this is where I fail every time. My buffs are now worn off, unfortunately. I just can't beat him quick enough. They just give you no leverage. Oh no. At this point, I should probably fight locked off. So if I do get hit, I can get hit in the back. And let the Gower's Ring of Protection take the brunt of the damage. I hate it when they do this. They just do nothing. Yeah, like stop doing nothing. Just do something, please. Alright, that's broken. No! Ah, man, I fudged it. Right at the end, I keep choking. Breaking DS2 just won Game of the Year awards. Is anybody watching the Game Awards right now? Why are you running? Why are you running? Has Dark Souls 2 won any like major game awards? Or is Dark Souls 2 just like a sleeper hit? It's got like a really good IGN score, surprisingly. It's got like a 92. Kavik says, yes, yes, suffering.
I'll be around.
And Roasty's here too. Hello, Roast.
You. Thanks, kind.
When are we finishing Dark Souls 3? So that's a good question, Kavak. What I'm thinking is probably Monday or Tuesday of next week, if you have time. Off the top of my head, I think either one of those days works for me. Thursday might work as well. As of right now, I think that's fine. Believe it or not, yeah, Dark Souls 2 has the best IGN score out of all the out of all the trilogy. That's crazy. Let's see. I missed a lot. I'm sorry. Oh no, I didn't miss too much. Mike says maybe try the S stock. Strong attacks have a shield piercing. Huh. That is true. But do I have an S stock? Let me check and see if I have the S stock. Rapiers. It doesn't appear like I have the S stock. I don't believe I have the upgrade materials either. So I say this on the off chance that I can't beat this boss during the stream, which would just be the absolute worst timeline. But if I can't beat this boss again in this stream, I will, I guess, farm upgrade materials for the S stock. Just for one boss. Hey IDK, what's up, man? This is the end. It is the end of the world as we know it. I don't know. Is there any other weapon that's better suited for this boss fight? Like I could pick like heavy, slow damaging, but that doesn't sound like a good idea. Shabu says only because 2 people played and reviewed Dark Souls 2 while millions played 1 and 3. No cheese, boo. There's not really a way to cheese these guys though, is there? Like I could put on the strength ring, right? And then put on Raw Great Club and just unga bunga it. But now I'm fat rolling. Which would mean I'd have to take Gowers off, which is even less defense ultimately. And then like I could put Third Dragons on. Queen of Family says I just got done telling the kids the bedtime stories, and he makes us take turns. Makes me realize I have no imagination. Hey, you don't need imagination. All the imagination you need is written in those pages. Sit down, kid. Read Goldilocks with me. You have no choice. Fight him fist only. Fist only, I agree. I can't even beat him with a good weapon. I can't even beat him straight out. Doing fist only is crazy. Can you pancake this boss with this weapon? Surely not. Surely you can't pancake him with the R2. Right? You can't pancake him with the R2. Yeah, I can't even hit him. Oh, he blocked it. Yeah, this isn't... Yeah, that's not worth it. Like I can't even get a hit in there. Like it's sure it's good damage. You just can't get a hit in there. Welcome to failure. Alright, back to raw rapier. Until something happens. Honestly, I just need to get good. That's really the main issue, is I'm just not good. If I was good, I would have already been done. But I'm bad, so I'm not done. Hey, Darkstar's here. Tell him a good imagination story of his father winning against the throne duo. Once upon a time, children, your father, the king, started a live stream. And he was playing Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, on Soul Level 1, in the Champions Covenant. Only insane people do that, children. And that's what your father is. He's an insane man. Did Caden and Mark beat Ceaseless? How did that live stream go earlier? Did they get very far? Yeah, not having Gowers on kind of sucks. Not peak. Not peak whatsoever. Let me hit you through your shield. Please. Dude. Just let me hit you. They're just, at this point, they're just wearing my buff away. That's the strat. They've learned. They know. They know my MO. I think I'm cooked, guys. Alright, now I have to attack her. What? This fight is so doggy poo-poo. I love it, but I hate it. It's so stressful. Like, there's not really a good time to hit him. I do no damage now. This sucks. I hate it. If I go see Santa Claus this year with my kids, I'm going to sit on Santa's lap and tell Santa my Christmas wish this year is to be done with Dark Souls 2. I think that's a good gift to ask for Santa. I legitimately just want the elves to make me stop playing Dark Souls 2. Like, if he could send like an elf to my house and just... Oh, I cannot believe I did that. Mark says, yep, we're going to do Bed of Chaos next time. Oh, that's always fun. After bed, we have Seath and Four Kings. Oh, so y'all have done Nito already. Cool. Rose says, I will be clipping that. Please, please don't, Rose. Don't clip it, please. I beg of you, don't. That's what you get for trying to quit DS2. Man, Philly G's coming in with all the jokes today. Philly G has been peak commentating. Is that a sad or a happy pig, Junk? I can't even tell. Chabu says I have 3 hours until Starbucks opens. I have 3 hours until my dealer wakes up too. Man, if only Fam could just win. Why can't Fam just win? Clip has been made. Thank you, Roasty. Alright, cool. Alright, nice. I just had to furiously mash R1 so that I could get my anger out of the way. Another clip. Alright. Gowers is getting back on, I guess. Where is it? Right there. Honestly, I might just drop out of the DS1 co-op. I didn't know that you were a main player in that Kavak. I haven't watched most of that run. Unfortunately, most of the time when they stream it, I'm not able to watch completely. I invaded Caden and Mark last night in Anne Orlando. It was pretty fun. Mark completely trashed me with the Black Knight Greatsword. That is a short that will be happening next week. But instead of, Mark trashing me with the Black Knight Greatsword, I'm going to edit out all the parts that make me look bad. As I'm known to do. Fame's too popular to watch Mark now? No, I'm just busy. It's like they were streaming pretty early in the day actually. On a weekday. I'm just usually at work. We got so much Christmas stuff going on. And that's my excuse. Christmas stuff. That's why I haven't streamed it all this week. Dumb. Peak dumbness. Peak dumbness again. There we go. Get that content, fam. You really don't have much to edit. Rose says, want me to send the clip I made for you to do a short? Yeah, if you don't mind. Fam is leaving us all behind. The fame got to him. I'm not really famous, to be honest. I'm not really famous at all. It's mainly you guys that watch. It's like my regular 15. The numbers are inflated, I believe. A lot of lurkers, and I appreciate the lurkers. But for my metrics on the back end, not a lot of the people are regularly returning. So I will never leave or forsake you. I will always be a part of the community. Yeah, what do you mean? We're playing Hello Kitty Wednesday. I almost said my wife's real name. I almost did a oopsie poopsie. Dude, this run has to come to an end at some point. The Throne Watcher and Defender are really good at like eroding your sanity. Oh my god. I can never get on the offensive. I'm always on the defensive. I'm always on the back leg. I cannot get ahead. Like, it's absolutely insane. Man, this might be one of the worst attempts yet. I'm just gonna do it. Who cares? Oh, you're mad? You're mad I caught you in your little schemes? I'm just gonna heal in front of your stupid face. You like that? You like that, Santa Claus? Dude, I cannot believe that just happened. I look away for 1 microsecond, and she does the rare attack she never does. Very cool. $420 damage. IDK so tired. IDK, you've reached the point of insanity. When you've been awake for so long that everything is so funny to you. I know that feeling very well. I've been there through many streams with Mark and Dean. Aha, they're both male. You telling me the Throne Defender has been female or male this whole time? I don't believe it. So saying FAM is doing DS2 SL1 Champs Covenant isn't wrong. I know it's called Company of Champions, but I just been naming it wrong this whole time. It flows better on the title, I suppose. People know what I mean. This is difficult, but it's not this difficult. It's difficult, dude. Seriously. It's like they don't leave you many opportunities to punish without getting directly punished even greater. So there's always a trade-off for every single attack. Occasionally on the opening, I can poke them. I can poke the Watcher twice and not get punished myself. But there's not many opportunities where I can't get annihilated. Like, sometimes it works there, sometimes it doesn't. I can get another 2 pokes in here. It's just a tough fight. I mean, I'm not seeing it. There's 3 pokes there, but that's because she's being dumb for some reason. But I'm just not getting the flow of this fight. There's just not really a good opportunity to attack. And then, like, I can get greedy like that and still get punished. This is a really bad showing for me telling you this fight's difficult, because now I'm doing good. Okay. Okay. No, this fight's so difficult, I can't even get a hit on them without getting punished. It's just, like, it's legitimately impossible. Like, there's no way. Like, see, that's the perfect example. I get punished. I'm able to heal there, but not usually. baby! Let's go! I'm about to pass out. I locked my knees this whole fight. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Snake!
Grave undead, you have proven yourself to be.
Hey, Robro, what's up, man? Is anybody else in chat, or is JS Struggler? Fellow Strugglers Darkstar. Yeah, everybody's here, man. Everybody's watching. This is the very end of the playthrough, so everybody's here attending and commenting, and I'm glad you all are here to watch this madness.
Now, be one with the dark.
Take out the white guy. Fam, hear me out. Take out the white guy. All right, let's get completely destroyed by Nash over here. Unironically so, I'm going to get swept off my feet, both figuratively and metaphorically speaking, because she is a baddie. I forgot, do I have to press the action button on those, or do I have to attack them? It appears I have to attack them. Cool. That curse cloud is actually pretty intense. Oh. She's doing a lot of scythe swings. Like, way more than she usually does. Why is she being so aggressive? Oh, I got killed by Miss Chandra! do you got the hollow mask? I do roast, but if I take Kale's helmet off, I won't be able to use the rapier in two hands, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, I won't be able to use the rapier in two hands. I can switch out Gowers for the dexterity ring. That's actually a really good call. Roast is saving the day. Yeah, just use dex ring. Cavex, for shame. Just use Lay King's Crown and be a beast. Which one? You know what? I don't have Vendrick's Crown yet. Do you get Vendrick's Crown from beating Nishandra and going back to him? I already got the King's Soul. King's Crown goes burr when powered up. How do you get the King's Crown? Robro says, why is she being so aggressive? Gets blasted in the chest with dark energy. It should be with his soul in the shrine. Yeah, I got his soul, and I went back to talk to him, and he didn't give it to me. Is the King's Soul a key item? Yeah, I've already gotten his soul from the shrine. But I'm not seeing it here. Yeah, Soul of the King. And I talked to Vendrick, but I didn't get it. No, it's past the door in the Shrine of Amana after defeating Vendrick. Yeah. I opened the chest, right? It's in the chest. It's in the same chest as his soul? Really? Huh. Go back to the room where you got his soul. Okay, should it still be there? Hang on, side quest time. How did I not see it there? There was a glowing thing there in the left this whole time. Shrine of Amana. Okay. Crumbled ruins. Well, now Kavak is telling me something otherwise. Never mind, I missed the message. Dude, I got so lucky there. I really don't like going back here. Again. For a third time. Roast is right. Okay. I have no idea how I missed it. Isn't there normally a dragon rider right here? Maybe that was only in vanilla. I remember there being a dragon rider standing right here though. I did not even see this cave right here. That's wild. Thank you, Tom. King's crown, king's armor, king's god. That's cool. Alright, let's put on the kingly armor that I can't even wear properly. Am I just going to get penalized heavily for wearing all this stuff? Robro's back. I'm ahead to bed, Knight. I believe in you, fam. You will win this fight. Good night, y'all. See you later, Aaron. Thank you so much for being a part of the journey. Yeah, if I can't beat Nishandra, and if I can't beat Aldia after all this tonight, like, I just need to delete my channel. So... now go back to the king. Okay. Chibusa's name is Aaron, yes. But it's A-R-R-A-N. By the way, you don't see my face very much in this run, but I am running the Patches build. So Kingly Patches is here. No, wrong item! No! I just wasted a bright bug. I'm so triggered. Okay. Oh no. I'm taking so much damage. Despite wearing this armor. I agree, Nashandra is not hard. Aldia will punish greed, that is true. Yeah, you can't ever get greedy with Aldia.
One day fire will fade, and dark will become a curse. Men will be free from death, left to wander eternally. We can bury the false legends of yore. Only... is this our only choice? Seeker of fire, coveter of the throne. Seek strength.
Dude, this looks so cool. Thank you, Roast. I haven't seen this cutscene in such a long time.
The rest will follow.
That was so cinematic. Let me save the last 3 minutes of that just to be safe. I need that for the video for sure. Had to go get my phone charger real quick. Alright, let's finish this game, shall we? Unless there's anything else I'm forgetting. Anybody, if there's anything else I'm forgetting, please say your piece now. Agreed, is that a Block Tales reference? Hey, Upset, what's up, man? If I get hit by one more crappy hitbox in Demon Souls, I'm going to crash out. Kavak. Complaining about Demon Souls hitboxes. That's very ironic. This ends now. IDK says DS2 is trash. There's my piece. I do not agree at all, but I understand the sentiment. I understand why people are upset with this game completely. Am I getting any defense from this equipment at all? I am, but I'm not getting the scaling, I assume. And my roll isn't as, I don't roll as far. Upset says he's been lurking. Okay. So you've been here a while then. And if you commented earlier and I didn't shout you out earlier, I'm sorry. Oh, my stamina bar is going down a lot slower, or is going up slower, it seems. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining things. I swear I've seen you walk down this path a lot before. Yeah, so I usually get stuck during this part of the game for a while. Whenever I do a challenge run of Dark Souls 2, this is always the final gauntlet before the game ends. And this path is always a really long stretch of road that just takes up so much time.
Be one with the dog.
That's cool she has 2 intro cutscenes. So if you die, and come back, she has that other cutscene as well. Also, I'm wearing the King's Crown, so I cannot be corrupted by the darkness anymore. I still am losing health, though. Rapidly so. Oh no! I blocked the attack by accident. Just spam life cocaine. I need to take the armor off. It's really screwing up with my with my stamina regen. I'll put the armor back on before I sit on the throne. Don't you worry. I gotta put my peasant set back on. I gotta know my place. I'm not a king, I'm a peasant. The idea that I'm anything else is completely absurd. Naked patches, the best patches. Yes, best setup probably. Poopy remake of Gwen's run back for a worse boss. It's better than Gwen's run back. You don't have to fight like 5 to 6 Black Knights or run from 5 to 6 Black Knights. This is a major improvement, in my opinion. I had the King's Drip for Aldia's fight. That's a dangerous setup. Especially when you're poking him, and then having to dodge out of the way of that fire. Wearing the King's Drip will make you a lot less mobile. So I assume you'd be, caught on the very brim edge of that fire, kind of AoE that he has around his backside and his front side. A true king would have done the gauntlet first try. That's true. Hey, Lulu, he's the true king. He's the one that needs to be doing this. Why isn't Lulu doing this? The king of all Souls games. Is he scared? Is Lulu the king of scared boy? I'd be scared. I am shocked I got hit by that. Oh, dude! I cannot beat Nishandra. Black Knights are easy, dog. Yeah, they're easy, but they're annoying to run past. Especially the one towards like the beginning of the staircase, the axe one. Sometimes from the right side as you're running, like he'll leaping attack you, and sometimes you can get caught by that knight. Oh, what? Wait, who's Lulu's husband? Yeah, Lulu needs to do this. He should. Don't worry, Darkstar, Lulu's all yours. I'm the husband, Lulu's the housewife, he just doesn't know it yet. Hey, you even said he. Alright, let's throw this fight again. Why not? Okay, that's it. Nashandra, she's the hardest boss in all of Souls. Spam the cocaine. You talking about the mushrooms? You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. I need to put. Hang on, hang on. I need to put the Elizabeth mushroom back on. The challenge run, I mean. Lulu will put an end to his days on Earth before that. I see. Before he would do the challenge run. Life gems. Buddy just run away from it. The lasers. I mean, yeah, but when when you have next to nothing health and it's very quickly being drained by the darkness clouds, there's not really many options. Like, you just have to heal in front of her face, and hopefully you don't get blasted in the mouth with a darkness ray. Buddy, just play better. do you not know who you're watching? If you run away, the orbs don't affect you. Yeah, that is true. But if you don't deal with the orbs, they're always going to be a problem. So I just need to get the orbs out of the way, and then we'll be fine. That's why you should equip the pig shield for good luck. That isn't a bad strat, actually. I don't even know how I keep getting hit with that attack. Eh. More drugs. Dude, I can't even hit her. I don't even know what I'm hitting. I'm just hitting her dress, I guess. AoE again? No. First try. I did that first try. I can't believe how easy that boss fight is, guys.
Moments have come and gone. One drowned in poison, another succumbed to flame. Still another slumbers in the realm of ice. Not one of them stood here as you do now. You, conqueror of adversities. Is your answer?
My answer is... I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Are you interested in extended coverage, Mr. Aldia? Would you like extended coverage on your Honda Accord that Melania gave you? Not Melania, what's her name? I forgot her name. I'm gonna have to pop another another couple buffs before this ends. Alright, good so far. This is the bad attack. The really bad attack. When is he going to launch it? Oh, there it is. Very patient. Being very patient. No, please! Not the edge. Where is he? Nice. Alright, almost done. Kavak. I read what you just said, man. Aldia is not going to beat me. I am not going to let it happen. I have lost enough respect during this stream. I need to beat him first try to regain my respect. Don't get greedy. Right bug up again. Get destroyed by roots. No? Cool. Aldia killed me. Oh no. Oh no. I wasn't. No, it wasn't the buffs that killed me. I didn't. Okay, so there's no way he didn't get like a faster like refresh on that teleportation. He popped up so much quicker than he usually does. Am I not crazy? Lord Alcatraz. Hey, that's a new name, I think. Lord Alcatraz. There's a pretty funny meme with this boss. Like, why does all the good man want the baddies or something? And then it cuts to this boss's speech. I haven't seen that video, but Aldia. This boss's name is Aldia. He's very all of his like lines are iconic. Like they're always a mic drop. They're they're in a lot of like motivational like speeches too, surprisingly enough. And people like to use his voice and distort it even further to make it even more like impressive, I guess, more dramatic. Kavak says, "What respect?" What do you, Kavak? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? So you're telling me beating the entirety of Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin uh, on Soul Level 1 Champions Covenant, I would get no respect from you from doing that? That's pretty brutal. Yeah, Aldia does have one of the best speeches, I'd say, in the series. Aldia, Aldia's the GOAT for real. He really needs to come back. Like, I know there's not going to be a Dark Souls 4, but he just needs to be there, if there is one. Double root attack again. Triple root attack. I swear this game's not gonna let me rest. Okay. Yeah, the music's really good too. Whoever composed this needs a raise. Also, whoever composed this probably is on the much greater, greener pastures now than working on Dark Souls 2. This is probably just a footnote in this massive career. I could punish that attack, can't I? I probably don't. I probably shouldn't. Yeah, I could punish that attack, totally. If he does it again, I'll poke his back a couple times, I guess. Oh, I got a buff again. I got a buff again, guys. 1, 2, 3. Run. Maybe. Jump. Cool. Sweet. Mushroom. What is phase 2? Pop a bright bug. Yes. Meatball attack. Let's go. Two pokes. Dodge. That's what you meant about punishing Green Darkstar, right? That attack. Yeah, Aldia has a lot of really horrible punishes. Two pokes, dodge, don't get greedy. Probably could have finished it there, but it wasn't worth it. Oh yeah. He's done. One last pumped up. There we go, boys. Yeah.
And remain here patiently. The throne will certainly receive you. But the question remains. What do you want, truly? Light, dark,
Or something
or
else
something
entirely.
else entirely?
Okay, so, Lord Alcatraz earlier said you should try ladle only. Much respect. I have had the idea. What I'm thinking about doing is doing another cosplay run like I'm doing now with Patches, but using both the Handmaid's Ladle and the Chandler's Trident. So a spoon and fork combo with a special chef. I will be building a special chef from pop culture and doing that run in the future, no time soon, because I frankly am tired of playing Dark Souls 2. I want to do something else for a little while. IDK says walk out. I can't walk out. Do it. Become the Onion King. I have to sit down. Take a walk, walk out, walk out. Is that really what you guys want me to do? Throne. Okay, so I'm getting Cavax as the throne ending. I'm getting 2 walkouts. I think Roast wants me to sit down. Lobos Jr. did Ladle Only. I rewatched it a bit ago. It's wild. I used to watch Lobos all the time. He was you know what? Tom has a really good point. Patches would walk out. Um, that that I can't argue with Tom. Patches would walk out. I do have Patches set right here. It looks like I will be walking out. That is a really good point. Yep, screw the world. I do all of this on soul level 1. Those are my stats. Ooh, I'm at 4.4 million soul memory. That's pretty wild. Yeah, let's just end it. Plunge the world in darkness. Why not?
There is no path. Beyond this light, beyond which you done. What could possibly await us? And yet we seek it insatiably. Such is our fate.
Great. I am I am so happy this is over. I feel like the shackles have loosened on my shoulders. It's done. It's finally over. It's finally over. Yeah, baby, let's go. Lord Alcatraz says, which was your favorite patches out of all FromSoft? My favorite patches is probably the 1 and 3. He has the most memorable trickery moments, and he also has one of the harder quest lines to trigger, but it has the biggest payout, especially when you travel through the DLC in Dark Souls 3, and you slowly figure out Lap is Patches, and he has that realization of who he actually is. Also, Patches totally would be the very last sole survivor of his race as the world plunges into chaos, as the fire fades. It's just the most thematic and appropriate way to end the series, at least in my headcanon. You know, the chosen undead, he departs into the painting, and Patches just watches the world burn. That's just the best way I feel like the Soul series can and should end. And hopefully it stays ended. Not necessarily saying I don't want a Dark Souls 4, but I feel like the Soul series has just ended so properly that there's no really way to tie anything up any better than that. A lot of GG's, a lot of peak dialogue. GG's fam never has this community known a bigger masochist than you. That's true. Hey, Darkstar, the fellow struggler, he did it with me. So, the fellow struggler actually did this run in its entirety. Like, he finished it, like, what, 2 weeks ago? A lot of people are saying now we go level. Tom says, are you crying? I'm about to cry. This run has tortured my psyche for a long time. There's been a lot of dread. Lap is the goat, yeah. For sure. DS1 Onion Knight Fat Roll only next. Hey, that's actually not a bad idea. Lulu was in here, just here to say GG's, pal. Thank you so much, Lulu, if you're still in here. Hey, Lulu, it's your turn. It's time for you to do this madness. Let's go see how many deaths you had. Is there a way to disconnect from the servers while the live stream is still on to see? I'm not sure if there's a way to do that. Because I'm streaming directly from PlayStation, so I don't know if I would be able to see that or not. Lord Alcatraz says, my favorite game is Dark Souls 1. Good job. Yeah, Dark Souls 1 was one of my favorite games for a very long time. It used to be in my top 5 for, like, probably 8 years straight. I played it a lot back in the day. The fellow struggler says he finished it for maybe a week ago. Yeah, I don't think I will level for that reason. I might use this character in the future. And if I level up at all, it's going to kind of ruin it. Lord Alcatraz says, what you going to play next? So next week, I will be having a special series on the channel. Today is the first official day that this channel has been completely monetized. So I'm going to be running through all of the Souls games in their entirety using the Moonlight Greatsword. I know it has been done before, but it just sounds like a really good way to kind of celebrate the channel really getting off the ground. Now do this SL1 with a broken straight sword like I did. No. Kavak, no. Do it again, fam. New game +1. Do it again. Everybody's telling me to do it again. No. Under no circumstances. Got to go. Well done, man. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much, Darkstar, for joining in and seeing the end of this run. And thank you for doing it with me in spirit. You've been a great help in my mind, and just knowing somebody else is living through this absolute hell and terror with me. So thank you. Tom says, yeah, just go into main game lobby and go to the options from there. Yeah, Darkstar's probably hygiening really hard. Have you ever played Lost Kingdoms on GameCube? I have not. I actually have not owned a GameCube in my life. I wasn't really a Nintendo kid growing up. The only Nintendo console I had growing up was just the Game Boy Color, I believe. And I had a Nintendo Switch. I got that like 6 years ago. But other than that, I haven't had any other Nintendo experience. Hygiening pretty hard. Tom, you took the thoughts right out of my head. I knew as soon as I said that, it was the wrong thing to say. So if I can't disconnect from the servers while stream's up, I can do that off stream, and I'll post how many deaths I had in the Discord server. And if you don't mind, Tom, can you post a link to my Discord so anybody that watching wants to, if they have a Discord, might want to join and keep up with us? In my Discord server, you will have access to some videos early, some sneak peeks of what I'm doing. You can also vote in the polls on what I will play next and what challenge runs I will do in the future. We have a community of 10 to 20 regulars and a lot of like-minded folks, so feel free to join anybody that is both new, old, current, existing to the channel. Maybe this will give you an excuse to download Discord and hang out with us. Alright, the game is officially over. The credits are ceasing. Since I don't think I can see my death total right now, is there anything else you guys would like to see or need to see? Is there, I don't know. Is there any like questions you guys have? I don't really know how else to wrap it up. Which Dark Souls soundtrack is best? Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, 2, or 3? My favorite has got to be Dark Souls 2 in first place, then Demons, then Dark Souls 1, then Dark Souls 3 probably. That's probably my order. Anybody that is interested in doing this run in the future, oh, I should probably, I can't save that gameplay. It's been too long ago. Anyways, just ignore my ramblings. Anybody that's interested in doing this run, your best bet is to get the Peasant's Attire. Each piece, except for the helmet, gives you additional ADP. Get the Kale's Helm, pretty much wear it the whole run. Before you can use the Raw Rapier, you're going to have to use the Mace. And these are pretty much going to be your best rings for the entirety of the run. Most of these rings you don't get into the DLC. Flynn's is really important. I didn't use it for the last fight because I had to use the Dexterity ring or the Gower's ring of protection. This is really good for if you're fighting something behind you, or something likes to hit you from behind. That tanks a lot of damage. So that's a really clutch strat for this. Really, Red Tearstone Ring hasn't really been as useful as I thought it was. The damage increase isn't enough to warrant the lost ring slot that you would be giving up for Flynn's, or Ring of Blades, or the old Leah ring for the counter damage from your thrusting swords. The only other weapon I use in this run are the Handmaid's Ladle. That's in my offhand just for some more ADP. Also, you can use the Raw Great Club with the Strength ring on Soul Level 1. Not a lot of people know about that. But you can use the Great Club and the Large Club on Soul Level 1. As long as you have the Strength ring on and the Vessel Shield, which is on my back. That will also increase your raw stats. Wait, go to the tower and it will tell you your death count. I don't believe it will. I will check and see, but I have to be off the servers for that to happen. So that's just telling me worldwide deaths. I don't believe there's a way for me to disconnect the servers from the menu. I will quit out, and then I will try and see if I can come back in with the servers off, maybe. Yeah, so I touch touchpad, and it just immediately brings me back in. I don't believe there's any way to come back in offline. Yeah, go online's just grayed out. All I can do is new game or continue. Kavak's guessing I had 224 deaths. I think I had a lot more than that. I think I'm closer to 300, to be honest. Yep, that's pretty much it. Unless there's anything else anybody can think of. I can't think of anything else. All bosses are dead. Aside from Ludenzollen, all the bosses are dead. So. Oh, one other thing that I'm thinking of before I completely cut stream. I only got 12 all stones for being in the Champions Covenant this whole time, surprisingly enough. But now that the run is done, I'm just going to completely leave this covenant. Oh wait, no, I have to leave with the cat, don't I? That's right. I can just completely leave the covenant and I guess log out forever. I will never return. I guess I will return with a picture of my deaths in the Discord. Oh, that's one important thing. So there's only one boss in this game you can't do on Champions Covenant. You have to join the Pilgrims of the Dark to do Dark Lurker. Other than doing Dark Lurker on Pilgrims of the Dark, the entirety of the run has been on Champions Covenant, or Company of Champions. Let's see, which was the hardest part? The hardest part, Alcatraz, surely was Ivory King was difficult. Not Ivory King himself, but all the burnt Lois Knights before him in that first phase. It was just a terror. The best way to deal with those knights is with the Great Club here. You can do the R2, and you can pancake them. They'll completely fall prone, and you can just get them in this cycle over and over again. About 4 attacks from the heavy-handed R2 of the Great Club will kill 1 burnt Lois Knight, if you're lucky. And there's like 8 Lois Knights I think you have to beat before you even fight Ivory King for 1 attempt, which just goes to show you how insanely impossible Ivory King is to beat on this playthrough. It was tough. It was a really hard, long-fought battle. Oh, I missed that fight, the Ivory King. Which stream was it on? So, I actually didn't beat the Ivory King on stream. I actually beat him during practice, and I will release that that video next week, the long play of it. I also didn't beat Alon on stream. I beat Alon during practice as well. And I'll release the short of me beating Alon next week. Alon also was a really hard part of the challenge run, Alcatraz. And then really Throne Watcher and Defender, those 3. Blue Smelter was pretty difficult, but it was mainly getting to the Blue Smelter that was the hardest part. But base games, if you know anything about Dark Souls 2, if you played it a handful of times recently, you could probably get to all the way through base game on Soul Level 1 once you mapped out the challenge run, once you know which items you can and can't use, you can beat it pretty easily. It's not insanely difficult to do, but adding the additional restrictions from the Covenant of Champions is really what makes the run absurd. Most of the things in the game one-shot you, especially in the DLC. Without Gower's Ring of Protection, this run is just nigh impossible. So, if you're doing it for yourself, do not pass up Gower's Ring of Protection. Other than that, I think we're done here. I'm going to get some well-deserved rest, and I will catch you guys next week for Dark Souls 1 Moonlight Greatsword run. And I'll also be doing the coveted Hello Kitty Island Adventure run that you guys paid so much money to see. I have the disc, I have downloaded the game, and we will be playing it someday next week, either Friday or Saturday, I think. Lord Alcatraz says, the thing that gets me is I get confused from the original game to the the Scholar of the First Sin edition. Yeah, so that tripped me up a lot, but I've played Scholar of the First Sin so much that I actually forgot a lot of the item placements in vanilla and enemy placements. I played the vanilla version of the game when it first came out, so my mind has far preceded and eroded all the memories of old school vanilla. I probably should play vanilla on stream at some point. That actually might be a good idea. I can't wait to see how many deaths he has. When I end stream roast, I will figure that out and I will post it to Discord probably in about 10-ish minutes or so. But other than that, I'll end stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, all the regulars, everybody that has donated along the way and become channel members. You guys are the best. You guys rock. This has been a fantastic year. I cannot believe I've been able to get monetized in less than a year. That's insane. That's insanity. Never thought it was possible. It is all completely thanks to you guys. I know I put in a lot of work, but I can't get anywhere close to this if nobody watches, and you guys have been watching, so thank you so much. Thank you, Tom, as always, for being my guiding moonlight, my knight in shining armor, my moderator, and everybody else that has joined along with me, both new and old. Thank you, and have a great night. Bye for now.